My name is Charlie. I'm the field operations manager here at Milestone Plumbing. Started as an apprentice, served my apprenticeship through Milestone, in its entirety, and then got my journeyman's license. Yeah, so the state licensing to become a licensed plumber in Wisconsin is so much more involved than other states. We require a 5-year apprenticeship program to get through first stage of apprentice all the way to the journeyman level. And then after the journeyman level, you're eligible to write your master's test in 3 years. So when I first started, I started at about the age of 21 or 22. Started as, they called it, a plumbing learner. Wasn't a pre-apprentice because I was over 18, but initially worked in the shop for about a year just to get the feel of it, make sure I like it. And then me and Jess came up with the decision that yes, this is a good fit for both of us. Decided that I would be a good fit for the apprenticeship. So then once the apprenticeship contract is signed, it's 8 semesters of school. It's all day school. It's once every other week for us. And then you have to get a certain amount of hours of night classes in as well. So the typical day for me is showing up to the shop. I usually get here a little bit earlier than the rest of the guys. Me and Scott kind of talk about the jobs from yesterday, figure out if there was any issues that need to be addressed with some of the guys. After that's all taken care of, then I get with the apprentice that's with me for the day, let him know what our job is for the day, kind of guide him on what to load up, unload stuff from the previous day, load up for a job or anything that we took off of our trucks, the previous day, and then figure out what we need for our job, coming up. So then after we get all loaded up, call the customer, let them know that we're on the way, show up to the house, introduce ourselves, and, kind of assess what needs to happen during that particular job, perform the job. And then depending on if it's a remodel, sometimes we're there for 3 or 4 days. Service calls generally 2 to 3 hours tops unless something goes wrong. Sure, so at any given job site, any given customer's home, we try our best to educate the customer on what we're doing every step of the way. We can assess something and know, in our heads what needs to be done and why it needs to be done that way. A lot of customers don't understand plumbing like we do, so we try our best to educate the customer in a way that they can understand it, that's not, over the top. So the Milestone team is, I'm going to say, it's more than a team, it's a family, it really is. Jess and Scott and, even Jess's Adam, it's full support, 100%. If you're struggling through something, they're right next to you, they'll help you through. They really want to see you succeed. They want you to be the best that you can be. So what I enjoy most about plumbing is the rewarding factor that you get from it. To be able to do something that a lot of people don't have the skill and ability to accomplish, and to just be able to help people get through their, what could be so difficult for them might be really easy to us, and then we just look like the rock stars.
My name is Scott Cram, and I am the operations manager here at Milestone Plumbing. Whenever people ask me where do I start or what training do I need, one of the first things I like to tell people is to come do a ride along with us. I think those are so valuable because you can come in and spend a whole day with one of our plumbers on a job site, and I think really quickly you'll be able to tell, yeah, this is for me, I love this and I would love to pursue this as a career, or yeah, this isn't what I thought it was at all. I didn't expect this and I'm not interested in this anymore, which is okay. That's a great time to kind of experience that. And then as far as training, the apprenticeship program and the night school classes that you have to go through. The apprenticeship is set up as a 5-year apprenticeship. It's one of the longer of the apprenticeships in the trades, but it is one of the most lucrative. And the night school classes consist of stuff from OSHA, safety training, first aid and CPR, blueprint reading, transit and level, some basic plumbing repair classes, and then the apprenticeship itself gets into a lot of the Wisconsin State Plumbing Code book and all of the rules and regulations that go along with that. What I do on a day-to-day basis is we get here bright and early at 6:30 in the morning, and me specifically, I help get all the guys ready for their day, making sure they have all the materials and supplies that they need. We talk through pictures and the scope of work on a lot of the jobs. And once the guys are out, I get to a lot of estimating. We have customers that call every day to ask how much would this project be, so we put together those estimates for customers and send those out. I do get a lot of phone calls from our plumbers throughout the day on, I'm running into this, where should I go from here, and helping them navigate new things that they're coming across, and helping with the warehouse and making sure those guys have what they need, helping the office with questions that they have throughout the day as well, and just overseeing kind of everything go smooth here on a day-to-day basis. Some challenges that I've experienced through the plumbing apprenticeship and my career: I got into plumbing pretty young. I went through the apprenticeship. I actually left plumbing altogether and established a whole different career in a completely different field, and I actually came back to plumbing, so I kind of was able to finish and get my license again. And so that was a little bit different than most people's, so it was a little bit challenging that way. But as far as some successes, plumbing has been able to provide my family with a lot of opportunities financially and experience-wise throughout my career and my life that are invaluable. Our team is like any other team, where we are focused on us being a family and a team, and we all work together and help each other in every single way, from Jess to Charlie to even our pre-apprentices and all of our apprentices, all of our employees. We all take care of each other and we all learn from each other. So that's something that I strive to do every day, is learn something new every day, whether it's from Evan, our pre-apprentice and youth apprentice, all the way up to Kevin. We all work together to learn and succeed together. The most enjoyable part of being a plumber and being in this industry is being able to help people. We always get calls where people are calling frantic and they're having the worst day of their life, and they have a flood, or they have this, or they have damage, and we are able to come in and calm them down and let them know everything's going to be okay, and we're going to take care of it in a professional manner. And when we get Google reviews or feedback from customers, that makes my day every single time. The kind words that they say and us getting to share that with the team is one of my favorite parts of being a plumber.